everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I'm doing my end of the year binder flip through. So if you're new to this channel, hi, welcome. My name is Olivia, and I collect a lot of groups. So I'm gonna get started with the biggest binder, which is my alt group, Stray Kids. As you guys can probably tell from my username on this channel and on everywhere that I am. I forgot to mention that in this video, I'm only showing the photo card binders. I do have one or two inclusions binders, but I'm not showing those because those are boring. And I also don't feel like getting them out because they are somewhere else than where I house these binders. So I do collect Stray Kids. My top 3 in Stray Kids are Jisung, Changbin, and Bangchan. So basically 3 Vacha, but that lineup has sort of like changed its bias throughout the years. So I collect them and then some OT8 sets. So we're gonna flip through these. This is mixtape. I am not. I am who? I am you. Miro. And then here's the start of the OT8 sets. I really did work on these a lot last year. Or this past year even. And then we get to Yellowwood. And then my OT8 sets here. Levanter. And I did put the extra 5th set here. Contemplating doing an OT8 set for those, but I'm not on the cards right now. And then we get Go Live, which I did not do an OT8 set for because the cards are just so hard to find. And then we have In Life. Again, I only do things that have like perfect setups that can warrant OT8. I tried an OT8 Journey once and it just didn't work out well. And then here is Thunderous or No Easy. And then here's this is when I first started like really collecting OT8 for Stray Kids because it was like my inspiration to want to do that, I suppose. This is the pre-order set. I put it in the sparklies because they look pretty. And then I did cut these out. I just made them to the specifications of 9 pocket pages. You can always Google those if you have any questions on how to do it. And then we get Christmas Evil. Am I in frame? Yes, I am. I don't know why these are not in the sparkly sleeves, but it's whatever. I haven't looked at this binder in a long time. So, and then we get into Ordinary, which took me a long time to complete, not gonna lie, but it was just because like the last couple of cards were just so difficult. And then I did collect the units because I already had enough to like even like complete them, so it was fine. And then these are from the jewel case. I popped them out. And then this is where it gets empty for me. This is Maxident, their latest comeback. I don't have a lot. I mean, this page looks full, but it's missing one member. I'm still waiting to even buy a heart version just because I don't have it. So I want to see my pulls there before I start buying any cards. And this is my non-album section. So I collect non-album cards for mainly Jisung, but if I pull any Changbin or I keep Changbin, like, he's in here too. So this is my Jisung collection. Not everything, but it is some good stuff that I'll find for cheap when it warrants it. So I have like a good like 4 or 5 pages almost. These are on the way to me still. I've explained the story about this in another video. These are all my Japanese cards. I'm gonna try and get one for the latest one, Circus, but I just don't really like have a motivation to collect these right now. And then this is all of his bigger inclusions, so like Season's Greetings, photo books, stay events, all that fun stuff. And then I just put my Skazoo character tag in here because I'm like, I am a sentimentalist and I wanted to keep it because I got him for myself. And then we move on to Changbin, which as you can see, he has a couple of pages less than Jisung, but I don't know. This is not real, by the way, but I kept it in here because I liked it and it was a freebie. I might take it out though. And then this page is almost done. I'm still waiting on these from a group order. And then all of my bin pobs, or bin bigger inclusions, I suppose. One day I'll get Dweki and I'll do the same thing that I did to Jisung that I'll do to Changbin. And then this is all of my OT8 photo card sized things. So season's greetings, stuff like that. Stay events, you know, the little... And then I put these in here just because I had like 3 extra sets or 8 extra sets, so I put it in here. And then this is last year's season's greeting. Well, yeah, this year's season's greetings. Still haven't ordered last year's seasons, or this year, for next year's season's greetings, but I'll do that eventually. And then this is the fan club. I did not get the fan club this year because I got on the bandwagon too late, but it's fine. And then these are like the group cards and my membership cards. So you can't see any of the numbers though because they're on the other side. So, okay, now we can move on to my twice binder. So I collect Jonghyun, if you couldn't tell or you were new to the Once fandom. But I collect Jonghyun. She is my bias. She's become an alt as well. I made this. I forgot to mention that in my other binder, but I did make that and this. So I collect Jonghyun. I actually finished her this year, which was very, very exciting. I haven't been in this binder in a while though, to be honest. So she's complete up until the latest comeback. I might incorporate OT9 sets here and there with the extra cards, but I don't think that's a right now project. I think that's a later in time project. This is Formula of Love, and then this is the latest comeback. I put this card in the middle because it's too cute. I love it, and I wanted it in the middle. And I put these here because they matched. I forgot to put white pages in here, or sleeves in here, but this is like my Jonghyun like special page, so like pobs and stuff. So this is not really a pob, but it's from the file version of Formula of Love. I pulled her and I kept it because, you know, she's my bias, and it's special to me, so it goes on the special page. And then this is from same era, and these are from the same era. I got this in a group order with my friend Kit, and I wanted it, so. I'm still missing a couple of bigger inclusions for Jonghyun. Not too many. I'm not too pressed about them either, but I'm trying to at least catch up. So here are the ones for that. And then I was actually really happy that the poster fit, or like the member poster fit in a one pocket. And then these are just the thingies from Eyes Wide Open. And then these are the pre-order cards from the albums since Eyes Wide Open. I'm contemplating also doing it since the beginning, but we shall see. It's a 2023 problem if I decided to make it a 2023 problem. So not Formula, this is Eyes Wide Open, Taste of Love, Formula of Love, and then more Formula of Love, and then between 1 and 2. I still have to get the last 2, but it's not a priority. I also got 4 of this version, and somebody gave this to me as a freebie. So I just need the Pathfinder and the complete version. And then this is like my, I say it's random, but not really. So I saw Twice in concert in 2022. So I got their tour cards from Arcade Japan because my tour stop didn't have any. They ran out. So I bought them on Arcade Japan, and I bought them because this is for my first time seeing Twice. And it was very special to me. So put them here. And then this is like a random not rare sticker, but it's like a Japanese type sticker, and I put that in the middle because I didn't know where else I was going to put it. And I also have one on the front of my binder. And then this is like OT9 pre-order sets. I kept them because I didn't know where else I was going to put them. So here they are. Everyone excluding Jonghyun is on this page, these pages. I was really tempted to collect a second member after seeing Twice in concert, but my brain and my wallet said no. If you were curious as to the member, it was Dahyun. But also my top three really were wrecking me again, which are Mina and Sui as well, besides Jonghyun. I did collect them, and then I gave up that collection. So, and then these are the, I'm literally missing 3 sets, but it's okay. I haven't touched this binder in a while either. And then here are some bigger inclusions that I decided to put back here because they were like OT9, sort of. Okay, so now we get into a more newer binder. I've explained this binder a couple of times within the last couple of months. This is honestly like one of my pride and joys right now, to be honest. And that is my Dreamcatcher and Gravity binder. So Dreamcatcher is my second old, and I biased Dami, so I kept everything from the beginning. And then I will explain this because I feel like I didn't explain this anywhere else. I'm gonna collect Gahyun, which is my second bias, and I do have one of her cards, so that's why this is missing, but I am not going to be storing it away until next year. But I decided to at least separate this one because I had the cards. And then I still collect Dami. I still have all of Dami's cards. And then this is where my project started of collecting OT7 Dreamcatcher. So this is Summer Holiday. Probably like one of my favorite comebacks ever. I started collecting OT9. It's very barren, but that's because it's a newer project of mine within the last couple of months, and I've also been trying to save money too because I can't save money when it comes to these girls. So here is Summer Holiday. And then this is Apocalypse Save Us. This page is actually almost done, and I just need to bite the bullet and buy the last 3 cards, but I'm kind of scared to see like which ones they are and like how much they go for. And then we have the latest comeback, which is Apocalypse Follow Us, which this is what initially like sparked the OT7 wanting to collect, because I had like a lot of the members already. So this page is almost done. I literally need 2 more members. Same here and here. And then here are the bigger inclusions. So I decided to keep my Xion inclusions in here too, because I used to bias her as well. So yeah, and then I gave away all of her cards. But then here are, and then like I have all the Summer Holiday stickers now, so that's nice. And then these are like the big cover cards. And then the 6 pocket items. And then this was from Summer Holiday. It's like a banner. It came with string. And then these postcards came with Save Us. They're quite hollow, as you can tell. And then these were the big postcards that came with Follow Us. So I just kind of double-sided them like that. And these are my Dami special cards. So I really do want to get 1 or 2 pobs from Follow Us era, but it's not like too pressing at the moment because I have a lot going on. So, and then this was the 7 Spirits concert trading card lenticular set. This was when Handong came back from being in China after being on her Chinese like vocal reality show, something like that. So this is, I kept it because I love OT7. And then this is the ticket that came along with it. And then let's go on to Gravity now. Gravity is also my pride and joy. I started collecting at first just a Minhee this year, and then I decided to collect my top 3, and then I became fully whipped for OT9, so that's what we did. So this is the debut era, their first comeback. I have a lot of good progress on this. Like, you wouldn't think I would, but this page is almost done. I just want to get that card. Same with this one. This is going to be a pretty set. Same with this one. A lot of these I'm only missing, like, 1 or 2 members. This is my first completed page. It's so pretty. I love it. I have this finally on the way. So this page will be finished. Same with this one. And then I'm trying to work on Liberty and our Cosmos because I don't have any progress on it, as you can tell. I was just trying to take it slow, and then their new comeback, New Wave, happened, and I'm like so behind. Speaking of New Wave, literally I'm so behind. I haven't even put white sleeves in here yet because I'm so behind. But these are just my album pulls. And I also pulled, I got 3 jewel cases and got 3 members. I ended up keeping the units because I love the units and I'm obsessed. I'm considering putting the units on their own page, but I don't have any of their mini pops, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And then here are the big inclusions. I'm glad that I have these long ways 3 pockets because they fit the standees very well. I don't know why Starship decided to do really long stickers for New Wave. I don't know. And these are the jewel case mini posters, which is nice. And then these are like the wave postcards. I pulled Wubin and Serum. I pulled Serum twice, so I haven't found a trade, but I'm probably going to buy the rest of the postcards or just like buy another equivalent or something. I don't know. Also, this binder is getting very thick. You can't tell, but there's like absolutely no room left. One of my goals in 2023 is to actually get a bigger binder for these collections, or at least split them away from each other and put them in their own binders, kind of like how I do with Stray Kids, NCT twice, just in case. But that's a 2023 problem, as I'm saying a lot in this video, but it is a 2023 problem. This is also another binder that I want to get a better binder for, but it's fine. So this is my 17 binder. I collect 3 members now. I collect Vernon, who is one of my old biases. Let's be real. We're admitting this on the channel. And then I collect Dino and DK as well. So I collect Vernon from the beginning by himself. This is how I have it set up. Don't come at me if you don't like the way it looks. Carrots, please. It's a struggle. It really is. I recently got his director's cut like clap card thing. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that and or what I'm gonna do with this layout, but we shall see. And so this was director's cut through You Make My Day, and this is You Make My Dawn. And then this is where I kind of switched up my collecting for 17. I recently saw 17 in concert back in October of 2022, and I fell in love with Dino and DK with like all of my heart and soul. Like, they were like, hey bitch, come find me and become second and third biases, and I'm like, okay. So what I did was I decided to start collecting them slowly, which meant, for Face the Sun and for Sector 17, and then I'm like, why not just not stop there? So I started with an ode as well. This is how I set up like the Vernon section of an ode. And then this is how I set up for the top 3 of an ode. So these will have cards. I do have, actually, I think I have this one in my possession. I just haven't put it away. I'm going to do a big sorting photo cards video in the beginning of January, like once everything comes in from trades and sales and stuff. Same with this. I haven't split Hangare because I didn't have any cards on the way, but now I do. So that's a 2023 problem, as I said. And then I have to also split Semicolon and Your Choice. which it won't be hard, to be honest. This is easy. This is easy. I'm having a tough time, like, admitting it to myself that I'm gonna collect those. And then this is Ataka. And then I'm gonna only collect Vernon for the carrot versions because going back and finding those, I'm not enjoying thinking about that, so. And then we have Face the Sun, which you'll see what I did the same thing as an ode that I did Face the Sun. I actually got this inspiration from Face the Sun, and then I implemented it in an ode. So here is this. And then I'm actually finished with Face the Sun. So this is my top 3. And I love this layout. I actually really do love this layout, so. And then same thing, Vernon carrot versions by himself. And then there is the kind of the hot mess that is Sector 17. So Vernon's done. I have the cards in my possession, but I don't have anything else. And then this is my Vernon, like, POB page. So, like, Target POBs and Weavers POBs. Just because. And then this is my newest edition, which I have a bunch of cards for already, but I haven't put them in yet because, as I said, storing photo cards videos coming in January. But I have a lot of Vernon Japanese cards that I'm going to start collecting. I'm very excited. You know, this is just something that I wanted to do for a while. And then we come to, like, non-album stuff, which I'm considering actually buying a 5 for, because I have a lot. Like, I don't want to show you the stack because I'm afraid of it falling down, but, like, there's a stack, like, right off camera. So I have extra pages for that, but I don't think 2 pages is going to be enough, to be honest, or 3, whatever I have in here. And then this is the concert tour set. These were just my pulls. Literally, we pulled DK's selfie and we pulled Dino, but, like, no sign of Vernon anywhere, which is fine. But I decided to keep who I pulled because literally I love 17 so much that I wanted to at least have a set of something. So, and then my bigger inclusions, these are like the stickers from anything that they decide to do, the mini posters from an ode, and then all the random stuff that 17 decides to put in their albums. So I'm just gonna flip through this. And then these are like the giant Weavers postcard sized versions of the photo cards for that. I don't know what Pledis did, okay? My foot's falling asleep, so, like, bear with me. This is my NCT binder, as you can tell, so it includes all groups of NCT that are currently available, so Dream, Wavy, and 127, plus the NCT 2020 stuff. So first is Wavy, who, if you're seeing this, Wavy literally just had their comeback yesterday, and holy crap, I love it. Like, I missed them. I didn't know how much I missed them until this came out. I'm, like, so jonesed, or so excited. Oh my god. So I collect Kun and I collect Xiaojun, but I'm gonna do some clown shit, and I'm gonna collect OT7 for the new comeback, because why not? And it's only 2 sets of cards, so it's not terrible. I'm not gonna do POBs or anything. One thing I did change is I put all of my circle cards on their own pages because I felt like it looked better that way. So that's Wavy, and their bigger inclusions. And then for 127, I collect Do-young, but I have plans in the works to collect a second member of 127. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, right here, because, you know, I don't want it to be a surprise anymore. I'm going to collect Jungwoo. I know, right? I don't know why I'm doing it to myself. But, like, especially with the 2 baddies come back, he really did, like, stick out to me. So, you know, let's see if my heart can take it. So this is Do-young from Superhuman. I didn't bother with anything before that because those cards are expensive and I ain't doing that to myself. And then this is where I started to kind of set up for 2 members. So this will be Do-young and Jungwoo. This is all the extra pages for when I decide to actually like get Jungwoo's other stuff. And then I also do have Jungwoo's little pennant thing. I'm gonna put that in though in a storing photo cards video because you know I don't feel like it. And then here are Do-young's bigger inclusions. I might actually grab Jungwoo's bigger inclusions that I have from at least Kick It because I have those. And then I put Jungwoo's 2 baddies postcard in here because I still need Do-young's. So, and then the next member I do collect is Jaemin from NCT Dream. I am going to collect another member though, which is Jisung. So that's gonna be fun. I haven't split any of this yet, because I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Like I just put in extra pages just because. This is like the random random pobs that I've gotten for Jaemin. I don't know. Mercari Japan. I don't know. And then these are his circle cards. And then I threw in like all of his hot sauce and Hello Future stuff. These do not belong. Or maybe they do. I don't really know what I did. Okay, so that was like all of my individual member stuff. So this is when we get into NCT 2020 and beyond. So this is NCT 2020. And then we have 2020 part 2. And then this is Universe, which I finally like just completed, which is so nice. I just completed like all of the members, so that's fun. But you know, if I decide to collect 2 more members of any NCT unit, I'm gonna have to expand this. So, you know, that'll be fun. Okay, so we're on to the second to last binder. Wonderful, I'm so excited. Which is my girl groups binder. This binder has seen a lot of changes within the last year. I've dropped groups, I've put groups in other binders, I've decided to collect groups fully, you know, the gist. So I forget who's in this binder, but we'll see. Oh, right, Billy's in here. So I collect 3 members of Billy, Suki, Harum, and Sean. This is where I actually like started collecting them 3 members wise. I did I had this in the mail and then it got lost. I don't know where it went. I'll find it eventually. And then this is the new comeback. I don't have any progress. To completely be real with you guys, I don't have anything. And the last time I talked about it, just because it's not been a priority as much, you know. And then here are the bigger inclusions. If you guys want like another like updated like binder supplies video, let me know in the comments because I will post one. I will update you guys on what I use. Because, you know, I use a lot of things. And then we have my Eyes One RIP collection. I actually finished this collection this year too. It was very bittersweet. I did collect Yujin. She was my bias. And so everything's complete. I don't need anything else. And then after Eyes One, I had to put IVE. So I do collect 2 members of IVE. I started my 2 members of IVE journey little late. I only collected Yujin for a little bit, and then now I collect Gal. Gal's my second bias. I absolutely love her. So the 11 era is complete. And then so is Love Dive era. I don't want to talk about this because I have a couple of cards coming. And then I also have some sort of claimed in a group order. That group order is still trying to find members, so we shall see. And then these are the bigger inclusions. I just kept Liz's heart because it fit. I don't know. And then I kept these guys because I literally just could not find a Yujin or a Gal equivalent, so I just kept them. I love all of IVE in general, so that's why. And then we move on to Kepler, which as you can kind of tell, I collect Bahie. So I did go back this year and collect my top 3, which are Yujin, Bahie, and Yeso, but I do not collect my top 3 anymore because that was hard as hell, and I was not going to do that to myself no more. I praise OT9 collectors. And then this is Doublast. Doublast was also very hard to complete. Like, I could not find her jewel cases for the life of me. I could not find this for the life of me for a trade, so. And then this is their latest comeback, which I only need 3 more cards for. And then these are all the bigger inclusions. And then I just kind of threw these in here. I had Yujin's from the jewel case, and I had Mashiro's from the jewel case. I pulled her so many times, so I just kept her. And then these are the circle cards. This is the way that I'm going to store them, and anything else this size will probably go in here. The next group is the Seraphim. This is a work in progress. Don't ask me. So this is the debut era Fearless, and then Anti-Fragile literally has no progress besides this group card. I have a card secured, but they're waiting to send videos and everything until the new year, so we shall see. And then the next group we have in here, which is quite sad, is my Luna collection. I did collect my top 3, which were Heejin, Jinsol, and Hyunjin, but I've since downsized to just Heejin because collecting 3 members of, there's a glare here, but you can't see her. But collecting 3 members of Luna was kind of frustrating me a little bit, so I just said screw it and didn't. This is Midnight. So, this is version A, version B, this is version C, version D, and then this is the latest one. And then we have Flip That, which I don't know what I'm gonna do, because this is practically empty, and like, I've been really considering getting up my Luna collection, but like, with everything going on with Luna and Chu right now, I just don't think that's appropriate for me to do right now. Even though like I'm beyond struggling with Flip That, just because I haven't had the motivation to even like buy cards, trade for them whatsoever. So, you know, if you guys have Luna cards or you have Heejin cards from Flip That, like, please donate them, please. And then the bigger inclusions. And then like my random Heejin card just on this page, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it. This collection I have like really bad like motivation with, so. And then the last collection in this binder is my Purple Kiss collection. So back in the day I collected OT7, or I tried to at least. That didn't work. So I just collect Swan now. And so I'm missing 1 card, so I'm not like finished, but I am very sad about Jiyoon leaving, because, you know, my heart, we love her and everything. I've already talked about it, but, you know, my heart's already so sad about it. So this is everything for Swan from debut until the most current comeback, Geeky Land, which I still need the second digipack. Someone give it to me. And then I kept my top 3 in stickers and top 3 in the tickets. And then just all the other random inclusions. I've literally given up on collecting inclusions. And then here are a lot of my Swan Bobs. So I'm pretty much like done with collecting Bobs. Well, I mean, I want a Geeky Land Bob or 2, but I don't really know. Oh wow, this video is almost at 40 minutes. I don't think I've ever made a video that long. Here is my boy groups binder. This boy groups binder is very janky. There's so much going on here. I need to get a new decal, a new binder for this binder because it's a hot mess. Anyway, like, look how full it is. I just transferred 17 from that and I just switched them and it made it so much smaller. Okay, so these are my boy groups. So these are the non-ult boy groups, but I still collect, that I still love. So the first group in here is in Hypen. I collect T-Sung. I used to collect Jake too, but then that got a little frustrating. I thought I had these secured in a go and I don't. I'm so upset. This one I have, it's just not in here. Same with this one. And then this is the latest comeback. I have been trying and frantically trying to buy the last couple of cards that I need, so that way I can finish him until next comeback, because my brain is sensing something. I am. And then these are, I kept OT7 of the postcards for day one, because like, nostalgia, bro. Nostalgia. And then here is carnival stuff. And then that. I've been reading Dark Moon, and it's so good. I've also been reading their brother Japanese group's webtoon. It's so good. Also, I do love me the new group, by the way. I forget their name already. My brain's not working today. This is Answer. And then my random Heesung stuff, because I love him and I will keep anything from him. And then next is my 1S collection, and I did downsize to just one member. This was coming for a while, not just because of everything surrounding Raven. I used to collect Raven, by the way. But it was coming for a while. I just found collecting 2 members for a group to be very hard, at least for 1Us. And I just wasn't motivated to even collect anything for Raven. So after, you know, he was found innocent and everything of the rumors and all that fun stuff, I made it the conscious decision to drop his collection. Even though he was my first bias in 1Us, Lido took over as my first bias, and I love him. I still love Raven, don't get me wrong. It's just I wasn't very motivated to collect 2 members, so anyway. Still missing his Malice cards, but I will get those eventually. This is an extra page for if I wanted to collect the digipacks, but I don't know if I want to. I still kept Raven's playing chips though, because I like them all. And I also kept his bigger inclusions in here too, because selling bigger inclusions and like keeping them in random places just doesn't really help me. Helps me keep clutter rather than declutter. And then we get to the last group of this video, the last group in this binder, which makes me very sad. It very makes me sad, but I'm also very, like, I'll explain. We have TOO/TO1. So, they were a boy group that, they are a boy group still, but they're a boy group from Wake 1, and so they were formed through one of those idol shows, and then Wake 1 took them, sort of like Kepler, and then like anyway, I feel like you guys know my journey with TOO/TO1. I decided to downsize my collection and just collect Wongi because I miss him. If you guys, I don't think I talked about it because it was very sad, like super sad for me. But Wongi left TO1 a long time ago, like a couple months ago, but it just made me so sad. Like, it really made me sad. And so I just wanted to keep all of Wonki's stuff. You know, I love Jihoon, I love Chan, but I needed to just solely focus on Wonki. Okay, so I reorganized this a little. This is all of the TOO pobs that I have, and then we move on to TO1. I am happy though because Wonki is participating on the boy equivalent of Girls Planet, Boys Planet, and I'm so desperately hoping he redebuts because he has star power like no one else does. And I don't know, but Jerome is also trying to redebut on there, so that's fun. I don't know if you've been seeing, but Hui from Pentagon is gonna be a contestant, and I'm like, dude, he just got out of the military. I know it probably was his decision, but like, dude, like, let him have a comeback with his own groupers before you try to push him onto another group. Anyway, so this is Reborn Era, and then this is Realize. I did buy the last 3 cards for this on Mercari Japan. Very saddening to be done with collecting his cards after they come to the warehouse, but I really do miss him. I think I'm gonna buy a couple of bobs to make myself feel better. because I miss him and I miss like just seeing his face on screen and like everything. Basically, yeah, he left TO1 and then Wake 1 decided to debut 2 more members in TO1 to replace the people who have left, which doesn't sit right with me. It really doesn't. It makes me think that like they kicked them out just so they can re-debut these new people. I'm not saying that these new people aren't good. It's just like, I don't know. I'm salty. I'm salty. These are my bigger inclusions for both TOO and TO1. Oh, they were babies. Okay, sorry. And then I kept the bigger inclusions for my top 3 because like nostalgia, bro. I just kept all of like the random inclusions in here because I am, as I said, full of nostalgia. These are the Make Star bookmarks that they did for Reason for Being. Somehow, I found all 3 of them and I bought them. So that's exciting. I still need wongies of this, but like I'm not pressed about it. To be honest, I'm not. Okay, so that was my end of the year binder flip through for 2022. I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!